Yeah, let's go. Shout out the mountain and fish. I got Iggy and Woods doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put out on mic, you a vulture. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it. They let me down, but the raps did it.
It's your boy Iggy.
It's your boy Woods.
You are now tuned in to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops, man.
Go, we're here, man.
Listen, man, I want to thank everybody who's been supporting us, man. You know, we're overwhelmed with all the love and all the support we've been getting.
Yes.
Continue to keep following us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram. We're on Facebook,
Yes.
TikTok, you know, X. I hate calling it X.
I know, man.
Twitter, I miss
get
Twitter.
Used to it.
Yeah, it seems kind
Right?
of off. X. Like when I see an X phone, people think it's other things. But,
Right.
you know,
This
shout out
guy.
Title League, Distant Cousins.
Distant cousin,
Let's
emoji
get it.
fingers. Let's
Emoji
get
fingers.
it. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Let's start, man. I want to get into it, man. Your boy Grady
G Dick, the rise. It's here, baby. It's rising right now, baby.
Control
Alt delete.
delete.
Control Alt delete. But he's
My
on the rise right now,
my
fam.
man, come
G Dick
on.
is on the rise. He had
So-
a phenomenal February.
Yeah, in the month of February, he averaged, I think it was 11 points.
Yup.
11 points a game. He shot 55% from
Come
the
on.
field.
Come on.
49 from three, which is amazing.
Yes, it is.
He had some standout games against the Pelicans
Pelicans.
with 22.
Yes.
He had San Antonio, even though we lost, so he had 18.
Yup.
18 against Atlanta. I think we lost that game, and then 18 against the Pacers.
Trust me.
The month of what do you think? Why is it like what was the turnaround?
I think
Because he was playing in the G League and he looked awful. Let's be
at
honest.
the beginning he looked awful. You know what I mean? He was still figuring it out. Just imagine, you know, you get drafted and then you get sent to the G League. You're not playing the way you're supposed to be playing. Meanwhile, we're dealing with the whole OG, Pascal, dealing with all that. You know what I mean? And he just got thrown into it.
Mm.
All right, you're not getting no burn at the moment. Let's get you into the G League. He now, you know, he's figuring that out. Takes time. And he's still young. So now it's just like he's getting that repetition and he's putting in the work. You hear him
Right.
talk about it all the time. He's putting in the work.
Right.
Now let's go, man. Now you're seeing it. You're seeing it. And it sucks that, you know, Scotty Barnes got hurt. And
Because we won like three in a row at one point.
Yeah. And I was just like, dag, man. I was a little stubborn. I'm like, yo, we can get the play in. We can still hit a play in because we can pass Brooklyn and we could pass Atlanta. Especially because Trae Young's not in no more.
He's hurt too, right?
Yeah,
Didn't he
for
have surgery?
Something like that.
Was it season-ending surgery or?
I don't know if it's season ending,
Right.
but he took a little. He's out. So it's
Right.
like, yo, even though Murray's over there and he's a beast, but I think
Mhm.
we can still catch him. And now that he's gone, it's like, okay, Scotty Barnes just hurt. That is. I'm like, all right, bet. The basketball guards are like, yo, Raptor fans, just chill. You know what I mean? Let's just get that 6th pick or whatnot. I guess everybody wants this 6th pick. Who cares? I don't really care about it. I like what we have, and I like the fact that give us the training camp together, we're gonna be just fine. But this is more rep for him.
I think that's the word. I think the reps.
Yeah,
I think him. It's okay to like practice getting up shots, you know, on your own. But once you get in the actual game and you can get reps up
Can't
in a
stimulate
game,
that, man. That's just
can't,
different.
right? So
Yeah.
I think that's what's working, and it helps with his confidence.
Oh,
he actually looks more confident.
Yeah, I got a chance to watch him on Wednesday, this past Wednesday.
Right. Who they play? The Warriors?
They played the Mavericks.
Mavericks. Okay.
And yeah, he did his damn thing, man. He just looks comfortable out there, and it was great to see.
One
man.
of the commentators stole Control Alt Delete, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Matt
find
Devlin, you already know, man. Love is love, man. We need you on the show too.
Yeah, but come on, man. You
We're
gotta
here in
give
Control
us credit.
Alt Delete.
You gotta give us some credit, man, by saying that. That's
Come on.
our stuff, man.
Come
Don't
on,
play.
baby.
Don't
Come
play.
on.
But yeah, the repetition in the game, like you said,
Yeah.
I think that was a key for him. He's 6'6", 6'7". Can he add the element of the shooting piece that we need?
I think he's letting people know that he's just not shooting at his thing. That's his gift. But he can put the ball on the floor. He can get to the basket. He can create for others. He's showing you what he could do.
Free for
fam.
others, though? Come on, man.
Come on, I'm just saying he has it in his game.
He ain't got that shit.
He has it in his package, man. I'm
No.
telling you.
Grady Dick ain't
man.
got that kind of package. What Grady needs to be Control Alt Delete. What Grady needs to be is a Kyle Korver type. That's the best case scenario for him.
Listen,
Is a
man.
Kyle Korver. That's his ceiling. Become a dead eye shooter, and
So
that's
be
your
it.
goal.
You guys can say Corver. I'm gonna stick with Clay.
Come on,
I'm sticking with it, man.
bro.
You're gonna see it. Just watch, man.
I'm gonna ask this question for
All right.
everybody. What do you think Grady's ceiling is? Is it Kyle Korver, which I said, or Klay Thompson, what Wood said? Let us know in the comments, man.
All right.
Um.
Go.
Anyways, LeBron James.
Wow.
Man,
Mr.
40,000.
longevity. Yeah.
40,000 points, man. He averaged 25 points plus for 21 years. The lowest season he had was when he averaged 20.9 his rookie year. That was
Right.
the lowest average he's had. So in 21 years, he's averaged 25 plus
Right.
points. That's incredible.
That's nuts. All right. Shout out to LeBron. In regards to just longevity, keeping his body right, all that, salute. I can't. People like to call me a LeBron hater. I'm not a
They
hater.
call me it too, but
I'm
it's
not
all
a
good.
hater, but salute to where I gotta send the salute.
40K, man. That's something that I don't think that will be broken. Like
Right?
I don't think that record will be broken.
But
To
every
be honest.
record that he's broken so far, it resulted to a loss. I'm just throwing it out there.
It was.
I
It
mean,
was.
and
but
Denver's looking like they're gonna go back to back.
Denver's
I'm gonna
looking
throw that out
crazy.
there too.
Lakers cannot beat Denver.
No.
It's just
Nah, it
it's
ain't
not
happening.
gonna happen. But you got guys like Vince Carter, Kevin Garnett,
Yeah.
Robert Parrish, Dirk
Yeah.
Nowitzki. I think Dirk averaged like 7. That might be the highest.
Right.
Vince Carter averaged 5. Kevin Garnett averaged
Right.
like 3.2.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Parrish averaged like 4, 3.
Right.
So this is all year 21 guys.
Yeah.
We've never seen nothing like this
Never.
ever. Year 21, and he's still dominating the way he is,
That's crazy.
kicking these young boys' ass.
Yo, young boys should take offense to that. Even though, let's keep it a buck.
This is LeBron. though.
It's LeBron. And then look at sometimes look who he's matched up against at times. Slower, even though younger, slower guys. But 6'8". You cannot substitute 6'8". You know what I mean? So he gets those matchups. He's matched up against the 5s and the 4s that are a little bit slower laterally. And he's just as strong. So
Yeah,
and he has that grown man strength. So it is what it is.
bro.
It is what it is. Man.
He's looking real nice out there, man. I'm
Right.
not gonna lie. He's looking real good.
Shout out LeBron, man. You're actually showing people like, yo,
40K is
they true to the
incredible.
game. They true to the
40,000
game.
points. I think who are some guys you think could get to that 40K and surpass? Cause he might come. He's coming back next year.
Right.
Brown probably got 2 more years in him.
Right.
He wants to
Right.
play with his son.
Right.
So if his son comes out, this year, probably won't. I'm hearing some stuff that he might stay another year, depending on
I hope he
the
does. I
team
hope he
needs.
stays. Yeah.
But like, who are some players you think could reach there and get to that 40K?
I think Steph could get there.
Really?
More 3s and 2s. I think Steph can get there. I think
Steph missed a lot of games in his career.
he
Career,
did,
man.
but he look at him now.
Like LeBron, like that health.
I'm
Like,
not gonna knock. I'm not
it's-
knocking the longevity
Even Kevin Durant,
piece.
like Kevin Durant has like 2 or 3 full seasons that he missed with injuries.
Right.
I want to say 2 and some
Right.
change.
Right.
That's a lot. 82
It is.
games in a year if you're counting playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And he's at top. I think he's about to pass Carmelo. He's top 10.
Right.
I think he just passed Shaq or something like that.
Right.
So
I think KD passed Melo, I think.
did he
as
pass
well.
Melo?
I believe
Okay,
so. I
or
think-
is he gonna pass Shaq next?
I think Shaq is up
Okay,
next. Right.
but it's like KD averaged 25. Like in his career, like he averaged. I think he averaged more. No, he averaged 18 his
Mhm.
rookie year. But bro, we're talking about. I don't know. I don't think Luka's gonna play till 40.
Right.
I just don't think he's interested in playing
And he just
basketball
turned
that long.
He just turned 25.
Yeah, and I don't think he's gonna.
And he's
play.
looking like he's 40. I'm
He-
joking. He ain't looking like
well,
he's 40, but
I
You know what I mean?
understand what you mean
Yeah,
by
yeah.
that, but I don't think he's gonna play that long
right.
to be able to surpass LeBron.
Right.
KD, injuries, like if the injuries weren't here, I would say he'd had a chance to pass Kareem.
Right.
He loves basketball, but I don't think he's gonna play till 40. So who is the guy? Like, I don't know if there's a guy out there. Unless,
Like I said, Steph's game, even when he starts to fall off a bit, there'll be a spot up guy. be very serviceable on any team.
Right.
I could see him. I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards Steph, but I could be wrong.
Right. That's not a bad pick though,
You know what I
man.
mean?
But so during the Kevin Garnett, he has his podcast.
Yeah.
You know, him and Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
They were talking about LeBron, man.
Yeah.
And it was weird. I had to replay. I thought it was fake.
I did too.
You know, when he was talking about LeBron is on that new juice. First they were talking about, put some context behind it. He was talking about could he score on his dad? Talking about Bronny.
Bronny, if he could score on LeBron.
And Kevin Garnett was like, no, man, he's on that new juice Balco.
Right. Ooh.
How do you say that like that? Like,
Right.
and the way the media, like, usually I think if it was any other player, the media would have picked up on that.
All over it.
But the way the media kind of just like, and just didn't pick up on it, I kind of find it strange.
I think everybody is right
Yeah,
now.
Balco, it's a Bay Area Laboratory cooperative. So, like, what is your thoughts on that, man?
My thoughts is, where there's smoke, there could be fire. You know what I mean? I hope there's no fire. I just think, somebody left the oven on and then somebody caught it in the house. Like, those ones? You could smell.
Yeah.
What's that smell? Something's burning.
Right,
and
right.
then turn off the stove. But yeah, I really hope there's no truth behind it.
Because what would this mean for his whole legacy?
Everything is.
We're talking about guys like, we're talking about Bron fans, and we're gonna get some heat from this right now.
Yeah, we are.
With the Bron fans, they're gonna come in and they're gonna kill us. Like, yo, you guys are haters. You guys talking. We're gonna get all that. We get it, but we're just talking about what somebody else said.
Yeah, it's out there. We didn't say it.
This is something that KG said.
That's the GOAT, and he's one of the GOATs for the PFs.
Yes.
For the power forward.
No, that's facts. I'm not gonna argue with that.
You can't argue with KG.
No.
You know what I mean?
But I want to know, what would this mean for his legacy if this is true?
It's equivalent to what would happen to Megan Thee Stallion if the truth comes out about her not getting shot. Done. Finished. Finito.
Because we've made this comparison, him, Jordan, for many years. People feel like, he's better. He surpassed them.
Yeah.
And he got some diehard guys.
Yeah, diehard.
Ready to fight. So I just don't. I want to know for the people, man, who are watching. What would this mean for LeBron James's legacy if this is true? If he's on this, Balco, this new juice.
New juice.
I want to know,
Oh,
man. The way he slipped it in, and he said it.
Control Alt Delete. Slip. What?
Damn.
Relax.
Damn.
Control Alt Delete.
Damn. That was almost as bad as Darvin Ham when he said whip it out.
Yeah,
that was crazy. My bad.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But the way KG said it and the way Paul Pierce reacted to it, it's kind of like, we knew about this. Like, he didn't say, whoa, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like, there was no reaction to it.
Right.
On that new juice, man. And then Paul Pierce, where there was no like reaction.
That's sticky right there.
Wow.
That's sticky.
Yo, and LeBron's team, his PR team is crazy.
They're nuts.
They clean
up everything.
Yeah, so they clean up a lot.
We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see.
Anyways, man, Rasheed Wallace.
Yes.
I love Sheed, man. Sheed, was one of my favorite players growing up, North Carolina guy. I always wanted to go to North Carolina, but he was saying, he was on some podcast, and he was talking about LeBron. I mean, Michael Jordan is not that great of a defender. What is your thoughts?
I think Rasheed is tripping. You know what I mean? Like, first off, there has to be some form of loyalty. You know what I mean? You guys both went to North Carolina. You know what I mean?
You don't care about that shit.
Like, I went to Concordia. Shout out my Con U. We lost to UCAM yesterday in the finals, the conference finals. I'm feeling it right now. But you ain't gonna hear me talking any ill will about any player, any alumni player that went to Concordia. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Shout out Gus, Concordia alum.
Yeah, shout out
You know
Gus.
what I mean? Like, you're gonna get nothing but praise from me, regardless of how I may feel about a certain situation or whatever the case may be. So my thing is like, how you gonna say, Rasheed, man, and you're an OG, triple OG as well. But how you gonna say Jordan ain't that great of a defender?
He was
I think he made 9. Jordan made 9 all NBA defensive teams.
Yes, first team. He's never made a second team. It's all first team, 9 of them.
Thank you.
So we're talking about 15 years. He's made 9.
I believe in 1988.
Yeah.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Yes,
and that's
sir.
what separates him from LeBron in regards to the GOAT talk, because LeBron never got a Defensive Player of the Year.
And he's a 3-time steal leader.
There you go. Thank you. So how are you going to say the man, are you talking about on the ball? Because there's different categories of defense. Like, although it's all under the same umbrella, some people play the lanes well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think LeBron, I think guys like Iverson were good passing lane defenders.
Yeah, even Steph was good at playing the lanes.
Steals, right?
Steals.
Right.
Help side. If you look at some of MJ's earlier highlights, he's catching enough bigs with blocks from the weak side.
Yeah.
So like a great weak side defender, bruh. I remember.
I think for a guard, he averaged like 1 point or 2
not bad at all.
blocks a game for a guard.
Pippen. I remember like even for the second three-peat, Pippen took on the role of guarding the guards on the team. Like I remember Mark Jackson used to give us trouble. I say us because I used to be a Bulls fan back in the day. You know what I mean? Before the Raptors.
We had no team.
We didn't have a team like that. You know what I mean? So like, long story short, I remember seeing Pippen guarding Mark Jackson. You know what I mean? Pippen guarding Gary Payton. I'll see Pippen guarding John Stockton at times. Like, he's guarding the point guard. So is he basing it off of that on the ball, Jordan's not that good? Because remember, AI did kind of, but he still, Jordan almost got the block.
AI gonna do that to anybody.
He's gonna do that to anybody.
Listen, in the game of basketball, everybody, you're gonna get cooked. It's just a part of the game.
You're gonna get crossed. NBA, man.
You're gonna get crossed. You're gonna get dunked on.
Right.
All those things are a part of the game.
Right.
So what are we talking about? Rasheed Wallace. You've got cooked before. Chris Webber kicked his ass plenty of times. Tim Duncan.
You know what I
It's
mean?
a part of the game. Am I gonna say Rasheed Wallace, you're a trash defender? You're not gonna lock up everybody. It's the NBA.
Am I gonna say the only reason why you guys won that chip against the Lakers because Karl Malone was hurt?
Right.
And you just dominated that matchup?
Yeah, like
because Karl Malone was older and he was hurt?
Yeah.
I'll never say something like that.
We gotta stop doing these things, man. It's like, come on, look, Jordan, that was the thing where him and this is what is for me. Even though I think offensively, I think Jordan is just better than LeBron, is a shot creator.
Yeah.
A shot maker.
Yep.
Mid-range. The only thing that I think that evens out is like the deep ball.
Right. Control.
Delete. I was thinking about it for a second.
I see that.
I was thinking about it for a second.
Yo.
That was it's early. It's early,
yeah,
man. But I was gonna say the 3-point shot.
Right.
The percentages is not far off. So people will be like, oh, LeBron is a better 3-point shooter. He came in the era of the 3-point shot.
Right.
So he takes more.
Right.
Jordan's averaging 35, 37, barely taking any threes a game.
2s and 1s.
So you take that in. 37 was his high.
Right.
And he averaged maybe 1 or 2 threes a game.
Come on, man.
He's doing this all off too, so I don't understand. But again, come on, man. We got to stop doing this. Like, Jordan, Kobe, they're on-ball defenders. There's a clip. Go look it up. Where Kobe is full court pressing Dwayne Wade.
Yep.
To the point where D Wade had to pick the ball up and pass it, and he traveled.
Facts.
We see plenty of highlights where Jordan's doing the same thing, harassing guards.
Right.
Like, that's the difference.
That's why he was a 9-time All-Defender.
And he did that while averaging 30.
Right.
So let me lock you up and average 30.
Defensive Player of the Year.
That's the difference. That is the difference.
Right.
How much duels have we seen LeBron James, and Kevin Durant where they're matching up together? Right. Even to this day, year 21, he still ain't doing it.
Nah.
I seen KD trying to take on the challenge where he tried to guard him one-on-one. Did pretty well, but everybody else is year 21. But KD's been doing that.
Right.
LeBron James doesn't match up with his guy. He'll send poor Iman Shumpert. He's getting cooked out of his mind. He got J.R. Smith getting cooked out of his mind.
Yeah,
but he never in those. Just look at the championship games.
Right.
When Golden State was playing the Cavs.
Right.
Did LeBron James guard Kevin Durant? Maybe 1 or 2 possessions, but why didn't he take on that matchup? People are gonna say, well, he has to do so much.
They're always gonna say
There's
something.
Always something.
But yet, Rashid's gonna just say the man plays no defense or
Bro,
wasn't a great defender.
Come on, defensive player of the year at that
That's
time
all that
as a
matters.
guard.
And then it'll be like, oh, the league gave it to him.
Bro, how do you give it to him? The guy led the league in steals, like blocks for a guard, was locking guys up and giving you 30.
Come on, put some respect.
Rashid, man, we got to stop doing this. Like, come on, you're not gonna lock up everybody. It's just not Iverson. Iverson came in the league. He was a rookie, and we never seen nothing like that before. That crossover.
Oh my god.
Jordan he yanked Jordan a few times. Niggas ain't seen that shit before.
But Jordan almost blocked it, like I said before.
He almost did, but we're talking about like who wasn't he cooking? Who wasn't he crossing?
Right.
Like who
talk.
wasn't?
Real
like
talk.
when White Chocolate came in the league, he hit GP with that crazy move to the basket.
And GP tried to trip him.
Dirty. Are we gonna say that he's not a great defender?
Right.
Come on, it happens.
It happens.
You're not gonna lock everybody up at every single possession.
Bottom line.
But let's look at this.
He was like, oh, Dumars cooked him. I'm like, Dumars for real? Maybe caught him once or twice. Who else did he say? He said Clyde cooked him.
He said Isaiah Ryder. That was the one that killed me. Isaiah Ryder, really? Come on, man.
And I remember there was a story. KG was like, yo, he was talking shit. He was talking shit to MJ because Ryder was going at him. Yep. And then after, he was like, yo, MJ can't rock with you, can't mess with you. Blah, 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 blah. Then what happened? Ryder was like, yo, don't say that shit too loud, yo. Don't say that shit too loud.
Like,
MJ got wind of that. And what happened? Y'all lost and he gave you 40.
Cooked him.
You know what I mean? So come on, MJ was just different.
I think we got to start putting a lot of respect on Jordan's name. Jordan is up here. Like, he's over there by himself. And let's just compare the rest of the guys.
You know
Kobe, LeBron.
Yeah.
Let's Jordan's over
put
there.
more respect on Kobe's game.
We have to.
Name.
We got to put more respect. I say we got to put way more respect on Kobe's name. They talk about him like he was just a chucker, like he was a bum. And, you know, if you look at, you know, shot attempts compared to him, LeBron and Jordan, bro, they're all in the same, you know, field.
Facts.
So we got to stop acting like, you know, Kobe was out there shooting 35 times a game. No, he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
His career average, sir, is like 21 or 22 a game. LeBron's is like 21.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about
What are
here?
we talking about, bro?
So we got to stop doing that, man.
All right.
But anyways, Andre Iguodala.
Man,
I'm shocked with this one.
Another one, man.
He was on a pod or I don't know, a show, whatever, and he was asked a question who he would take in the clutch between Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. And he said Kyrie Irving, no question. Like,
said it with his chest.
Like, he said, no question, Kyrie.
Bruh.
He's more dangerous. You can't, like, the way he explained it, he felt like Steph, like, you can get the ball out of his hands, and you just can't do that with Kyrie.
Right.
What is your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are, once again, it comes down to loyalty, fams. Like, bruh.
This guy won championships with him.
Yo, you know, I blame the NBA Finals that year, that committee, the selection committee, for giving Andre Iguodala that MVP.
Should have got it.
You know what I mean? Steph should have got it, but they gave it to Andre Iguodala when LeBron still averaged, 35, 8 and 8, something along those lines.
Something crazy.
I think he got MVP because when Iguodala was guarding him, he shot 38.1% or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Iggy, come on, fams. I'm like, come on, bro. If you're riding with Steph, bro, you got to ride him until the wheels fall off, bro.
But is he telling the truth? I couldn't find
There
anything.
was a stat, and I could ask my man Kent, you know, in regards to, I think, efficiency-wise, Iguodala's right.
Right.
But when it comes to more shots made in the clutch,
right,
it goes.
Curry got more?
Yeah, because he took way more attempts.
Right.
He has way more attempts than Kyrie in the clutch. Am I right? Am I right, Ken? Yeah, man. So it's like,
I was having a hard time finding, like, as far as Kyrie Irving.
Shout out my young boy Kent.
No,
don't sleep.
He's the real deal.
He's the real deal. He's the real MVP. He gets my stats early.
But how much buzzer beaters does Kyrie have? Can we find that? Because I think they said Curry had like 8.
Right.
8, but I couldn't find anything on Kyrie.
There's a lot that we're not gonna find on Kyrie because it's just not there. But it's all about the eye test. And I feel like I've never seen Steph or never seen Kyrie get doubled before. I mean, he'll deal with his man.
Right.
Help would come. He'll deal with that. Help will come and deal with that. I'll see that. But I've never seen somebody wait I've never seen a defense wait for somebody to cross half court, double them, get that ball out your hand, and get you out the play. I seen that happen to Steph, even though Steph will just keep moving and get the ball back. I never seen that happen to Kyrie. So and Iguodala's been there. He's been there. He's been on the receiving end of receiving a lot of open shots because all the attention is on Steph and Clay.
Mm-hmm.
So how and why would you say something like that? Why? Because you got the MVP that you shouldn't have got. And no disrespect to Iggy, like, you know what I mean? You held LeBron to 38.1% shooting.
Just held him to 38. That's all.
You know what I mean? I'll give you the 0.1. But fams, is it because of that you feel like you have one up on Steph to say something so outlandish?
Is he not working for the Warriors now? Is he not? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he's coming out with a book or something. But even when he went to Memphis, when he got traded from the Warriors to Memphis, he was a little bitter. You know what I mean? They brought him back. You know what I mean? But when he was over there at Memphis, young boys. Yeah, and you remember he didn't even want to play with Dylan Brooks and those young boys.
Yeah, he should have stayed.
And the Memphis said, "Yo, get out of here." Then you know what I mean?
Mad, yeah.
They were mad to get out of here. We don't need you. And ever since that, he's been very spicy at the mouth. Control, Alt, Delete.
Wow.
My bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of the day, it comes down to loyalty, bro. I would never, regardless, whoever I'm playing with, pause or Control, Alt, Delete, whoever I'm playing with, you'll never hear me say, "Oh, Iggy, like, yo, I'm rolling with this next dude."
Right.
You know what I mean? Nah. We're on the team for life, bro. So that loyalty piece, man, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it with you guys sometimes, man. Like, you guys are throwing mans under the bus. And Kyrie's a great player. Don't get twisted. Like, he is a phenomenal talent.
Just that shot in the championship game.
That really that solidified a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But come on, man. Let's not forget Iggy, that rundown block by LeBron on you. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, there's so much.
He should have tried to dunk it and did that stupid ass layup.
Yeah, he should have dunked it still, but
at least attempt.
Man.
Like, maybe you would have got fouled. You try to do that dumbass layup. It killed everything.
Facts. But anyway, like, yeah, you can't do that, man. I feel Steph is a little bit more, to me, Steph is a little bit more clutch just because he takes more attempts. You know what I mean? But Kyrie's more efficient.
I think just because maybe even Steph's been there, like you said, like, we've seen it more. Like, we haven't seen Kyrie in these moments a lot. Like, I only can remember, for me, I can remember the one against the Warriors in the finals. And I remember he just hit a shot when he's playing with Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And he hit it on Toronto.
Right. Yeah, that was a big shot too.
It was a
huge
big shot.
Oh, man, that broke our back.
Yeah.
Control, Alt, Delete. But yeah.
Wow, so it's early for you, brother.
Yeah, it's an early day.
But I want to know from everybody, man, what is your thoughts? Is Iggy tripping, man? I want to know from you guys, who would you take in the clutch? Would you take Kyrie Irving or Stephen Curry, man? I want to hear from you guys, man. Who would you guys take out of those two guys, man?
Sure.
But let's move on to hip hop, man. There's a lot of news, but we gonna talk about the whole Drake situation. Yeah. So he said free Tory Lanez in his IG story, and a lot of people have been going at him. Do you think Drake is being like petty when he's doing this just because Megan was speaking on him on the song or it's just like, I know they had a relationship and they're cool, but I'm starting to see Drake just more open about it, so. What is your thoughts of him posting it, and what is your thoughts with guys like Rolling Stone magazine? They're all like can't cancel Drake. It's not happening.
Can never do that.
Can't cancel Drake. You could be mad in your feelings, but you're not canceling the boys.
Right.
So it don't matter. What is your thoughts, man?
My thoughts are the truth is gonna come out. You know what I mean? I hear a lot of rappers kind of siding with Drake, saying that, yo, you're getting shot. You get shot in the foot. You ain't gonna be twerking the night after or a week later. You're not gonna see all of that. And then
we're talking about a foot. Like, there's mad bone in that foot.
Right. Come on,
you
bro.
shoot somebody in the foot, that's just gonna get shattered. So
you're gonna be walking with a limp for a while.
Yeah, I don't know.
But even I noticed a lot of these reporters, they use that phone call that Tory made to Megan while he was in custody, and about him apologizing.
Was it to the best friend? Was it
to the best friend, or even to both?
Right.
Right. And I'm like, the man wasn't apologizing for shooting anybody, bro.
Right.
He was apologizing for, having fun with both, with two friends. That's what he was apologizing for.
Yeah.
But the media flips that. You know what I mean? It makes it sound like he was calling to apologize for shooting.
But he even put it on his Instagram. I wasn't apologizing for shooting anybody.
Right.
I just I don't understand why people don't
try to
go there
forget
and look.
that. And I think all the backlash that the boy's getting, it's coming from Megan fans and the boy haters. You know what I mean? Saying, "Oh, he's condoning shooting women," and I'm like, what?
Okay, so did Tory was he charged for shooting, or was he charged for discharging a firearm?
I think it was for the firearm. It
So
was
then
for the
what- so then-
just
so then what are they
having
talking
or
about?
discharging it.
For
But
discharging this firearm in public, right?
I think so.
So then, because if he
But
if
LA
he was
don't play with that shit.
no, but because if he was convicted for shooting her, that would have been attempt murder.
Yes. And it's not attempted murder.
It's not attempted murder.
Right.
So what are we talking about here? So he didn't even get charged for shooting her.
Right.
He got charged for discharging the thing.
Supposedly. You know what I mean?
I just want to know.
I heard
because-
Kelsey's coming out with an interview. She's talking
No,
after
yes,
4 years.
Yes,
so I'm like,
I was gonna ask you that next
after
thing.
4 years, you're gonna start talking.
Right.
You better keep your
Is
mouth
that
shut.
interview out yet? It's not out yet, right?
It's not. I don't know if it's out yet.
I want to watch that.
I think everybody's gonna want to watch that
because I've seen some snippets and she was like,
yeah.
that was just a horrible night, and I'm just like,
She plead the fifth though, right? So no matter what she says, she can't get indicted. So
right.
yeah, she gonna probably throw Megan
her
under the
her
bus some
first
more.
interview.
Megan's
crazy
on
thing
tour like
is-
crazy. She's in Japan right now. She's
Is
doing
she?
a thing. Yeah, yo. So collect
Damn,
those
they
tour money,
twerking out
man.
in Japan?
Collect the dollars real quick, because if the truth comes out and you were found lying,
And she had that hit. She had Nicki Minaj's song playing in the back. Kelsey.
Yeah.
During the interview.
she was reciting it. She was reciting some
Yes.
lines. So I was like,
That's
get your tea ready, man. Get the tea ready,
wow.
right?
Listen, man. If it comes out that Megan didn't get shot by this dude,
Come on, man.
wow.
That's gonna hurt. Gonna hurt. But I pray that Tory's in good spirits, and I pray that he's still writing.
Right.
Because when he comes out,
You gonna have a story to
regardless,
tell.
he's gonna have a story to tell, man.
Right.
So yeah, man, it's
This
gonna be
music's
great.
all
It's gonna be great
crazy.
for the culture, man.
Yeah.
Real talk.
But John Kabonga, that's our
Yes.
guy.
Yes.
Shout out John, one of the dopest artists
Yeah.
in the city.
Yup.
He was on We Love Hip Hop.
Yeah. Shout out We
Friday.
Love Hip Hop, man.
Yes.
Friday. You already
Yes.
know.
Shout out those guys, man. They do amazing work.
Yes.
Great interviews from all the artists in the city.
Yes.
He was talking about playing basketball with guys like Top 5, Smoke Dogg,
Yeah.
and as kids.
Yeah.
And he was like, when he went away for prep school and, was in the States, he was like, he started seeing these guys beefing and,
Yeah.
they stopped playing basketball and they moved. I didn't know Smoke Dogg played. I know Top 5 played.
Yeah. I remember Smoke Dogg actually playing in the Driftwood Twilight League.
Right.
Bro.
We know
all the
Boondog.
way
We
up
know
to-
Boondog Presser. Those
And
guys are
you know
those guys
Bulldog
are
and Presser.
hoopers.
They're small guards like myself,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they were some solid guards, man.
Right.
Solid. They had game, man. They're
Right.
very skilled, man. You know.
Right. But in the interview, John was just talking about, him being away and seeing the craziness happening
Yeah.
in the city where these guys were now once, playing together. Now
Yeah.
they're, enemies and they're dissing each other. And, he
Right.
was saying it, it hurt his heart. What is your thoughts about that whole interview, man?
That just brought back memories. It's just like the cycle of the city.
Mm.
I think everybody coming from a priority neighborhood in the inner city played ball at one point in time.
That was the thing that bridged the
That
gap,
was the
man.
thing that brought everybody together. This
Right.
game right here, this game of basketball, and some stick with it, and then some catch on or get distracted from the streets and the benefits that come from the streets,
Mm.
and some stick with the game and some stick to that game, and friendships still remained. I bet if men see each other on a one-on-one, it's all love.
Right.
But once you're in the streets and you have your own crews, and some guys in your crews not rock with other guys from your crew, it's just not gonna work, And it's a cycle. It's been happening when we were younger, I think, and it happened when John Kabonga was younger. He mentioned it, and it's just it's a messed up cycle, man. It's a messed up cycle. So the beautiful thing about it, the message that I got out of it, this game just brings everybody together.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? On a positive. But the negative piece is, man, this don't matter when you're in the streets. You know what
Don't
I
matter.
mean? Too much dissing and too much bloodshed, and too much lines being crossed. It's horrible. It's ugly.
Can't just look over stuff like that.
Can't look over. You can't press the reset button. You can't press the pause button. Can't press the Control Alt Delete button. It ain't gonna happen, bro. So yeah, it's good to reminisce. Top 5 was a nice little. He was a little serviceable hooper, man. You know what I mean?
His brother was nice.
His whole family. He was cut from a cloth of hoopers.
Right.
And in Jungle City, you know how they get, man. They got a plethora.
Oh yeah. They produce.
History.
They produce
of producing hoopers.
Facts.
Regions the same way. You know what I mean? You know how Finch gets. You know how Rexdale gets. You know what I mean? You know how out east gets. You know how out west gets. It's
you know how Malton gets.
You know how Malton gets.
You said Rexdale. You pointed at me, man.
My bad. My bad. My
but I love Rexdale, man, because my man Mike Smith is from Rexdale. Antwi, a plethora of hoopers.
I'm just saying,
Rexdale.
from all the hoods, they got their hoopers, and everybody was cool back in the day through the game of basketball. And it sucks. It really does suck.
I like the fact that he said, we can make music without the whole dissing stuff and talking about each other. We can still produce great music with that. And we were talking about that last week.
Yeah.
John Kabonga, Corey Fila.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of artists. Yeah, B-Rob. A lot of artists out in the city that can make great music. TV Gucci, Molly Sways. There's a lot of guys that can make great music without the dissing part of it. Right? But it was a dope interview.
Very dope, man.
Those guys do great work at We Love Hip Hop, man.
Yeah, man.
You gotta check it out.
They hold it down for just hip hop.
Yes.
In Canada, you know what I mean. But most importantly, in the 6, and they are definite. They're always changing it up and evolving. So it's kind of dope to watch their evolution from the sideline over here. Yeah. But shout them out, man, for sure.
No, 100%. But moving on, we got another segment. Drip or trip.
Yes.
Is he dripping or is he tripping?
Yes.
Who we got first, man?
I believe we got Shay, man. Shay, man. Just take it in, man. He kept it simple. And Shay can't do no wrong. I think he's the most drippiest. I think he's about to take James Harden's crown for drippiest in the NBA. Straight up.
I don't think James Harden had it. That title.
No, James Harden had it.
Come on, man. James Harden wasn't.
James Harden.
James Harden wears a bunch of expensive bullshit.
Drip king.
Stop.
Drip king.
No, I think Shea is more subtle with it. This is a calm fit right here. You have the Canada Goose jacket,
and that just killed it.
Just the white tee, some cargos. I'm not really rocking with those black boots. I don't know what they are. They might be Canada.
Those boots go hard. The way the fit looks.
What are those?
Hard, man.
No. I rock with all of this, but the boots. The boots is bullshit. Stop. But he could change out the boots, throw on some Timbs, and he'd be good with this.
Throw on some Converses, B. Well, I told you about Converses, man. You guys were laughing at me when I said he's putting Converse back on the map. He is, slowly but surely.
That man don't wear Converse.
Converse, come holler at us, man.
He don't wear Converse outside of the court. Only on the floor. You never seen that man wear no Converse outside.
There has to be. You know what?
I never seen him.
Watch. I bet you he has some. Watch. You'll see it, man.
Converse. He's leaving Converse soon. He's gonna be a Nike guy just now. He's too good.
I hope not.
I'm just saying, Converse. They got to come with that bag, big bag.
They better come with that big bag. The Canada Goose jacket goes hard though.
It's a nice jacket. It's calm. It's not. I've seen some better fits from. He's drippy.
He is very drippy.
He's drippy. This is one of his more subtle drips right here. But this is all right.
All right.
Yeah, it's all right. This is the boots. The boots I can't rock with those boots, my guy. Shay. Yo, we love you over here, but those boots gotta go, my man.
Nah, they can go, man. They're all right. They're all right.
Boots
they
is
can go,
bullshit.
man. They can go.
Most Def, man.
Are you talking about boots? Well, wait till you see Most Def's boots.
Is he dripping or is he tripping?
He's most definitely tripping.
Most Def? I like where you put that.
Definitely tripping. You feel me? Just the way he's even he's posing on the wall. And I think I seen this fit right after he said what he said about the boy.
Oh,
so it wasn't even a good look, bro.
When he said that Drake was not hip hop.
And that was like Walmart music or
He said, no, it's Target
music.
music.
Yeah, I was
Target,
like, oh,
shopping
man.
on the edge. That's what he said.
Why this, man? And we put Mos Def on a lyrical, he's still a lyricist, but I'm just like, we put him on a pedestal in regards to as a rapper, like as one of the founding fathers, almost like he can go.
Well, he can go.
You know what I mean?
Go.
And then just seeing this evolution, the kilt, I don't know if that's stockings.
People were
underneath.
saying, I know my son, I was actually, we were going back and forth on Instagram, and he was saying, like, what does this have to do with him as a hip hop artist? And I was like, my man, fashion is one of the part of the elements. If you go Google hip hop, fashion, b-boy style, breakdancing, DJing, rapping, these are the elements of hip hop, my man. So fashion is a big deal. So you can't come say, oh, Drake's not hip hop and come with this bullshit.
Facts, because I know Mos Def could not wear this fit on the block right now. On the block right now. March 3rd, outside. It's warm outside over here. It's probably warm in New York.
He's wearing a skirt again.
Fams, I don't know if he can wear that on the block.
Man, they not gonna Cat Williams said it, man. They not gonna get me. You're not gonna put me in no dress. It ain't gonna happen. I don't care. So this man's wearing a skirt and some
maybe
space
it's not
boots.
A skirt, man. Maybe,
what is that?
Maybe it's shorts. Maybe
come on, man. That ain't no shorts, bro. That's a skirt, bro.
Or maybe it's a kilt. Maybe he's saluting. You know, St. Patty Day is coming up.
Like, nah, he wore this shit way before. Bro. You're trying to make excuses, bro.
I'm trying to help him out. This is bullshit. I'm trying to help him. He's
wearing a skirt.
He's tripping. I'm not saying he's not tripping.
He's definitely tripping. The boots are matching his jacket.
And the jacket, you know what? The jacket, it's a nice jacket. It's a nice jacket. It's just not that fit. I don't know.
The jacket's all right, but them boots, that's some bullshit. And you gotta stop.
They're looking very spacious, like out of space, like going to Mars.
I just don't think you'd say that what you said and then wear some bullshit like this.
Yeah, you can't do that.
He's definitely tripping, man.
Yeah, so definitely.
Get your life together, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any shout outs, man?
Oh man, I got a lot of shout outs, man. First,
we got a shout out, Royal Crown, they did the clean sweep.
Yes.
So
they got, I don't know how the junior girls did. Or was it the senior girls? Their girl program, they're in the finals. Their junior boys in the finals. Their senior boys in the finals.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna catch that game hopefully tonight.
Yeah.
Shout out Royal Crown, man. You guys are definitely setting the expectations and the standard.
Yeah, I hope they can go back to back, man.
That'll be dope.
That'll be dope.
I want to shout out AI, man. He's getting a statue. Allen Iverson.
Is he getting a statue in April in Philly?
In Philly.
Well deserved.
Know what I mean? Well deserved.
Yeah.
Coming from the best draft class
96.
ever.
96. Tough.
Tell me what draft class is better. Somebody.
That's a good question.
I mean, that's a great question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What draft class is better? Tell me.
Ask the people, man.
You know
ask the people.
People, you tell me. What is the better NBA draft class, man? Is it 96? I'm rolling with 96. What are you rolling with? You know what I mean? And then I want to shout out. Who else did I want to shout out, man? Oh crap! I'm running a blank.
You already shout out your Concordia Sting guys.
Yeah, I shouted out my Stingers already. Yeah, man. I think that's it, man. I feel like I'm missing something right now, man. Oh, my bad. How can I forget? 50 Cent, baby. It's March 3rd. You know what that means? The massacre. It's the 19th anniversary of the massacre. Platinum.
I think it went 5 times platinum, but after that, it was all bullshit.
You can say whatever you want.
50,
can we just
that's
stay?
When 50's
can we
career
just stay in
fell.
the moment? Can we just
went like this?
Can we just stay?
Get Rich or Die Trying, Massacre, bam.
Can we just stay in the moment right now? Can we just stay in the moment?
I'm just saying.
March 3rd, baby. The massacre dropped. I believe, what that, 2005, maybe?
I'm not sure.
2006. But long story short, man, another classic album from my GOAT, 50 Cent. So I have to shout that out, man. Go take it in if you can. Go build up those streams, And yeah, man, that's it for me.
That's it.
That's it for me, man.
Take us out, man.
Oh man, just continue to support us, man. Follow us on all social media platforms.
Apple
YouTube, Apple Podcasts, X, Spotify.
TikTok, Facebook.
You know what
We're
it is,
everywhere, man.
And shout out our Title League distant cousins, man. The support is real, man. The the makeup in here, man, it's just looking beautiful. You got me looking beautiful in high definition 4K. Appreciate you, man.
Guys,
Love
just
always.
run up those numbers, man.
Let's go,
Support
man.
the movement, man. We're gonna drop every single week. Look out for us. Continue to keep pushing that button, man. That follow button. Follow us
And
on
like,
YouTube,
subscribe, comment, do all that, man. Oh, and lastly, man, shout out Honey. Honey Soul Food, man.
man. Absolutely.
Come on, man. They got
Best
the
soul
illest,
food in the city.
The illest soul food in the city. The cornbread signature. Try it, man. Follow. We out.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's go. Shout out the Mountain and Fitch. I got Iggy and what's doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put that on mic, you a